evening, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you a car. It's a 2015 Honda Civic. We are Fitzpatrick's Garage, Kildare Town. Brian is my name. If you want any information on the cars, 086 843 1945. We're here in Kildare, which means we're about 30 minutes south of Dublin. So Maxall is here, Honda's over here, Hyundai is here, Mercedes up the road. We're a family run business in operation for almost 70 years. And I suppose the reason that's important is that if you are buying a car and you want some after sales service, we really do try damn hard. Just to give you an idea, Honda Civics, right? That's a sport model. And then there's what's called an SI, and there's very, very limited differences. The SI basically used to get the bigger black wheels and had colour-coded spoiler. However, it didn't have auto lights and auto wipers that the Sport did. And the Sport also had this nice chrome ring around the fog lamps, whereas the SI didn't have that. So, I've a bit of a weird one here for you. I've got a Sport, right, but it has the upgrade wheels, but they're slightly different wheels. These are the neon wheel, and I think the neon wheels are really nice. They're a slightly off kind of grey, but they're genuine Honda wheels that we've ordered from Honda with nice brand new Yokohama tyres, so no expense spared on those. I'm going to pull out this car, and what we're going to do is have a quick look around it. This car is a one owner car from brand new. The reason I'm sort of how would you say, slurring my words there for a sec is because my glasses were in my mouth. Okay, now let's get the car out and we'll pull it out and have a good look around it. I'm just going to drive around the side here. So anyway, while we're doing that, if you have any part exchange, we can take any trade and you have. If you want information on finance, we deal with all the major lenders. And then after that, if you're a good hairdresser, please give me a ring because I've got to get this sorted out. So I'm just going to pull this down the side because this camera is not so good in the wind. I know I keep saying that in the videos, but I will get it sorted. Just trying to get a camera and get the time to get it is a bit of a problem. Okay, so this car is lovely. It's really nice, really, really nice. So black is cool. I love black on these because actually all Honda Civics have this area here black in 2015 onwards. And when you look at the front of the car, you can see the big kind of contrast grille. What's nice about this black one is it totally hides it, so it makes it look really kind of succinct overall. This front of the car starting off, you have these nice projector style headlights in through here, and then along through here, big daytime running light, which is also a parking light. I really like the chrome surround around the fog lights in through here. You got a parking sensor up here, which is standard all the way across the front of the car. But I just like it kind of. Over the years, I always used to remember black grills on cars were always the sportier version. So whenever we saw a sporty version of the car, we used to do Toyota and all that stuff as well. The black grill was a real kind of significant kind of feature of it. And that's how this car looks. And it's kind of accidental, but just that's how it comes out in black. The wheels, as we saw, were neons with the Yokohama tyres. The engine is 1.6, 120 horsepower, 300 newton meters of torque, 180 euros for road tax. Promised 78 miles per gallon. Normal people do 60, 65, that kind of stuff. So if you, look at, we'll say, a car like that, in terms of fuel efficiency and stuff, fuel efficiency normally will run, I suppose, 60, 65 miles per gallon, which is somewhere in the region of about maybe 6, no it's not, it's about 4.5 or so litres per 100 kilometres. Moving around to the back of the car, then you will have parking sensors as standard along the back of the car. In terms of up through here, they are a nice LED tail lamp, which I think look really, really cool. When they went into 2015 onwards, they got this nicer big spoiler along the back, and the thing about this car, everything works really well because it's all black. Normally on these cars, this section was black, that section was black, that section down here, the big long diffuser along the back is black as well. But because his car is black, it actually looks just completely colour coded, and with the wheels I think is real mean looking. Depending on when you go to look at this car, these rear windows, this rear window here is privacy. This rear window here will be privacy, and so will the other one by the time. I just think actually the car is going to look quite nice with a privacy set up along the back as well. So just those rear windows will be turned into a darker privacy glass to match what's on the rear from the factory. In terms of the inside, as we were saying, it's a one owner car from brand new boot. And then after that, the boot has a deeper kind of function as well if you want to hide stuff or put a spare wheel in it or anything like that. After that then, in terms of down the side of the car, panels are all original, and then around the front bumper and down the other side of the car, panel work is all original, so you see the nice reflection from the other cars from it. has to go in and get properly cleaned up and machine polished and all that stuff yet, so it's going to be absolutely amazing looking when that's done. In terms of the inside, magic seats on the back. So if you look at the way that works, you got a tall mode, which means you can put really awkward high stuff into the car. Works like that on both sides. If not, you got an armrest in the centre. If you don't use the armrest, you got 3 head restraints in the rear. You got 3 3-point safety belts. You got ISOFIX down here. You got ISOFIX over there. And then after that, there is a kangaroo pocket in through here. And look at the way the rear doors open. It's almost like a right angle, the way they open. So it's so easy to get kind of around a child seat or just people getting in and out of the back in general. So accessibility is very, very good in them. In terms of the up front, electrics for windows, mirrors and lights are all in an automated function. So if I leave the lights on, they will turn off themselves automatically. So if I leave that there like that for a sec, we'll watch the headlights turn off. And then the other thing is, you'll see the way I can work the windows and the mirrors and stuff like that as well. So it's a full closure function. I think that's lovely in black. I love those wheels. Makes such a difference to the car. So much more aggressive looking. So turn on my headlights. Fine. And then secondly, if I watch my windows, I'm retracting them. Or similarly again, I can lock to bring them back up. And then if you watch my wing mirrors, they're folding in as well. Until I open up my driver's door, those wing mirrors now will stay retracted. So very, very cool. Sorry, I know I get a bit excited about it, but I just think that's lovely in that colour with those wheels. Seats and all that kind of stuff, excellent condition all the way through. But you'd expect it. It's a one lady owner car from brand new. Not that I'm saying women are better than men or anything, but they are. And they're not. Some men are very good as well. Right, okay, so, and some women are very bad. So, in through here you got HDMI and you got USB connectors and all that kind of stuff. In through here you got dual zone climate control, so different temperatures on each side of the car. After that then we have touch and swipe Android setup with things like, we'll say, calculator, calendar. There's an internet browser in through here. There is, after that then, we'll say, all the Android functionality like we talked about there. Then the usual stuff, mobile phone, audio, trip information, all that kind of stuff in through there. And it's got a reverse camera. And it also has parking sensors going forward and rear. So parking sensors, when you move forward, it's going to tell you, well actually if I go backwards while we're close to the fence here, let's do it. So it's telling me I got a problem, and it's telling me up there I got a problem. And similarly, if I move forward towards this wall, God, I'm actually afraid to go that close to it. I'm kind of on a bit of a hill here. Let's move over towards this car. The wall's a bit deceptive sometimes. Okay, there we go. So we got parking sensor in there that's making noise, telling us if we got an obstruction in the front. And what's happening there, I've also got hill assist. When I hit the brakes, basically, if I let my foot off the brake right now, if I go forward that is, I can drive forward. I'm on the brake right now. My foot's off the brake now. See there, it takes about 2 seconds. It's got a hill assist. It stops me from rolling backwards. Nice big clock in through the centre, your revolution counter, speedo and fuel, and then up through here my speedo, fuel, temperature, revolution counter. Speedo, blue lights change to green when you're driving economically, and iMid function, which is telling you things like average speed, fuel efficiency, how much fuel you've got left in the tank and all that kind of stuff as well. So the car's all about nice displays and technology. Lovely cabin at night when all that kind of stuff is going on. Cruise control with an intelligent speed limiter. So basically it's going to tell you, it's going to keep you at a certain speed, and then if it cops on to sorry, that's a lie. Actually, that is a lie. That is not particularly on that car, sorry. This is a speed limiter, so basically when you set your speed, it'll maintain the speed, and then the speed limiter basically will limit you to whatever speed you want. So if you see in through there, I'm basically setting that up for, at the moment, 30 kilometers an hour, 35, whatever. What I meant to say was some cars, like that HRV over there, and I've just after doing a video on it, so that's why it's fresh in my head. That car actually has intelligence, so it actually reads the speed signs as well. That's just the way they were in 2016, but no, Civic didn't have that. Other things in terms of safety and stuff, it will have steel bars all the way down the side for side impact protection. It'll have anti-lock brakes, it'll have emergency brake assist, emergency brake distribution. The headlights are automated on this, so be careful if you're looking at, look, it's not a big thing, but if you're looking at an SI won't have auto lights and auto wipers, and I just think they're quite nice. They're dead handy in the car. They also have forward looking radar, so basically when you're about to impact an object, they will, under 32 kilometers an hour, apply the brakes if you haven't done so yourself already. As we said, emergency brake distribution, emergency brake assist, steel bars down for side impact protection, driver and passenger airbags, side airbag up high, as in a curtain airbag, and then the side of the seat and all that kind of stuff has airbags as well. So after that is pretty much it. I think it's a matter of just coming looking at the car after that. If you want a really nice car and you're sick of everyone driving Ford Focuses and Volkswagen Golfs and i30s and all that kind of stuff, and you want something that's a little bit different, that'll turn heads. I'm 100% sure of it. Damn nice looking car. We put the wheels in it there yesterday. Guys in the workshop looked at it and kind of, you know when you know when people like something when they look at it. After that then, easy to run, road tax is easy, fuel is easy. We'd put a warranty on the car. There is roadside assist coming with the car as well. And it's a one owner car from brand new. They are 120 horsepower with 300 newton meters of torque, so they're fun to drive. So really, you know, it's all positive. And yes, it is Marmite look, so you either like it or you don't. But that's what the whole idea of these cars is. They are a bit different, that's the idea. So if you want to look at the car, 086 843 1945, Brian is my name. Please do give me a call. I'll be quite happy to discuss figures and all that kind of stuff over the phone to give you a rough idea of where you stand. We can do finance, we can take any part exchange. And hopefully the car is of interest to you, and thank you for taking time to watch.